Good morning. Welcome to the Malwa Public Library. My name is Joan. I'm your yoga instructor for today. We're doing a gentle yoga practice to help ourselves be present in moments of chaos and struggle and discomfort. And so today our focus is harmony. So as you let your left hand rest on your heart and your right hand rest on your belly, just feel your breath. Notice anything that feels like it's a glitch. Notice if it's a struggle. Notice if you can level it out just with awareness. Inhaling and exhaling out of the nose. And perhaps feeling the movement of the breath through the ribs. Softening your eyes or closing them if that's comfortable for you. Tuck your chin so your head is nice and level. And as you breathe in and you breathe out and you think about the energy connected to the word harmony, remember that words have their own vibration. And so we want to find that place where we can feel harmonious within our own selves, even if there are things that may take us off balance. So as you sit, or however you've chosen to sit, and you feel this sensation of balance, see if you can lift up through center a little bit. Relax your shoulders back and down. Feeling and connecting to the rise and the fall of the breath. Ask yourself to set an intention for your practice today. So if my focus for this class is harmony, what do you need to feel that connection to that word for your own self? As you breathe in and you breathe out, be present in this moment. So inhale and feel that sense of connecting to just being here now, letting go of anything else that came before. And then open up your arms and relax the shoulders down. And embrace whatever comes in this day, because this day only will come once. And then we inhale and we lift up. And we fill ourselves up with what we need, and then we exhale, chin to the chest, and we let go of something that doesn't serve us. And then you inhale and you lift up a little more. And keep the shoulders down and away from the ears, and make it effortless. Make it feel like you're flowing through the breeze. So you can feel the air of the air conditioner. You can feel the movement and the inhalation of the exhalation. You can feel the lifting and the releasing of your arms. And maybe you feel a gentle movement from the air that you're moving. And then inhale, lift up and twist to one side. And get a different perspective. Inhale, lift up, exhale, opposite side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, you can look down gently if that's good for your neck. Inhale, lift up, exhale. Now when I lift up this side, I'm going to stretch over. Start high, don't go too far, we're still warming up. And then come back and stretch, and you can look under the arm if you choose. And as you go back and forth, see if you can maybe stretch a little deeper. And take a breath with you as you go. And one more. Good. And then just come to center and stir out anything that creates a sense of distraction. Anything that takes you off center. Anything that creates a spot in you where you feel like you can't focus. And move out all of that, whatever else it is that you need to move out, so that when you come back and you pause at the back of this rotation, you can bring in things that will help you settle, feel connected, create an awareness, allow you to listen more deeply to your inner self, to create a sense of harmony within your own body, right to left, front to back, side to side, and diagonally. And then when you come all the way around to center, let your hands rest anywhere that's comfortable, on your knees or on your legs. Inhale, lift up, stretch up. Exhale, curl back. Begin to move through the spine. Inhale, lift up. Keep the shoulders down. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. And pause. Now we're going to come off, if we're sitting cross-legged, we're going to come off our legs and come right up onto our hands and knees. So if you have an issue and it's uncomfortable for you to go onto your hands and knees, then don't do it. You can just lie down on your back body. Tuck your toes. Now feel this sense of balance through your hands, your knees, the toes that are tucked. Roll your head a little bit from side to side. Feel the movement of the breath. It may change because now we're lifting up and the back is pressing, the gravity is pressing down into the back, and tuck the belly in. And just slide back and forth. Small, gentle movement, going with the flow of the breath, feeling that stretch through the feet, the connection through your hands and your knees. Feeling that sense of grounding down, but moving with ease. Now come to neutral, flatten the feet, and if it's comfortable for you, again, moving back and forth. Maybe you can come down a little closer to the heels. You make it the expression of the pose that you need for yourself. And then with your feet still flat, if it's comfortable for you, sit back and rock it out. Just to get a little stretch here. Keep your head up. Rock side to side. Good. Come back to neutral. Tuck your toes and maybe come back and do the same thing. Get a little deeper stretch through the bottoms of the feet. Thinking about all the places that your feet have carried you in a lifetime. And then coming up to neutral, lift your feet, wiggle your toes, pedal your feet, roll around at the ankles. And then before we go into our cat and dog, we're going to pause. So if you have a block or a prop of any kind that you can use to support your head, if you don't have a block, you can stack one fist on the other, like one potato, two potato, and come right into a child's pose. And let the head, the heart, the belly kind of create a better alignment. Sink back so that you can relax maybe the shoulders down and away from the ears. Take a breath here. Allow your heart to empty out anything that is no longer needed to be held there. Fear, worry, tension, grief, anxiety, the unknown, the what if. And allow yourself to connect to the sense of peace, calmness, stillness, harmony, silence. And then roll your head just a little bit on the block. See if you can release a little more through the neck, soften through the forehead, maybe help ease out congestion and inflammation, moving out any extra thoughts that you hold. Relaxing through the eyes, the jaws, the cheeks. And then when you come back to center, slide your arms forward and stretch it all out as big as you can. Teepee your fingers and feel that space under your arms. And take a breath. And then bringing your elbows down, lift your fingers. Now, if it's comfortable, you can bring your fingers right over the tips of your fingers over the top of your head and stretch across the shoulder blades. You can walk your elbows a little bit and sink a little lower if that's good for you. If you want more, you can bring your hands to your shoulders. And then releasing, come up, slide the block out, and maybe go in a full extension of a child's pose and breathe. Connecting the head, the heart, the belly, allowing yourself to process. Good, slide your hands back to frame the face. We're gonna slide up just like a wave. So we're gonna inhale and lift up. And then when my arms are straight, that's when I lift my head. And without an effort, I don't extend the jaw. I just lift up and I create a gentle wave, bringing in fluidity and movement, the breath, relaxing into the full length of the spine, taking this as a movement also to calm the mind, the heart, the body, the spirit. And then when you come back to neutral, rock your shoulders, but don't go too far. We're still warming up, just a little rocking here. If you want more, you can widen your hands and you bring your ear as low to the floor and to the mat as you want, but you don't have to. You can keep it high. Make it feel effortless. You're going with the strength of your own intentions that you've set for today. And you breathe. And one more on each side. Good. And when you come back to neutral, we're coming right back up onto our hands and knees. Tuck your toes, we go right into our cat and dog. So inhale into your dog, exhale, flatten the feet and curl the spine. Inhale, lift up, exhale, let it go. Inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. Now before we go out of this, just pause for a moment, little circle. So your feet can be flat or your toes can be tucked, whatever's going to create a better sense of connection and balance for you. And then when you're ready, you reverse the circle. And then when you come back just to neutral, we'll go right into bird dog. So I'm going to start with my right arm forward, and I want to feel how it feels when I have 3 arm and 2 legs creating balance. And then when I extend my left leg, I want to see how does that feel? Does it throw me off balance, or can I release the hip down and pull my energy into center? Nothing can knock me down. And then I switch. And left arm forward, and then right leg back, level it out and breathe. And pause. Now left leg back, just pause here. See how it feels when you start with a different extension of a limb, and then opposite side. What do you notice? Maybe you don't notice anything, but it doesn't matter. You're bringing your awareness to what it is, and then switch when you shift something. Left leg out, hip down, gazes to the floor, jaw is soft, eyes are relaxed, the breath is moving. And you bring it in. Bring that right foot forward, hold on to a block. You're going to bring the right foot forward, and then tuck that back toe and step forward. And when you come up, you can pick whichever side you want, flat, medium, high. Feet are parallel. And just stretch out the legs a little bit. Flatten the back, head is up. Don't let your head drop. You may find as you stretch out, maybe you can adjust the height of the block. And make it the expression you need for yourself. Pause, walk your heels and toes in a little bit so you can just roll up, head comes up last. Bring the arms all the way up. Gentle back bend, forward fold. Small, slow, bring it up. Bring that all the way up from the feet. Exhale, let it go. Feel like you're pulling that grounding energy up from your feet, pulling in what you need, letting go what you don't. Pull it all the way up. When you come all the way up, big V, stretch it up. Sink the shoulders down, level the head, rotate, hit delete. What can you let go of? A thought, a worry, a preoccupation, a struggle, a challenge, just for the moment. Doesn't mean it's going to be gone. It's going to be that maybe you can give it a different face, a different perspective. Let it go for the moment so you can get a different sense of how to look at it. And let it go. Inhale, gather. Exhale, let go. Now when I bring it up, I'm going to bring it up, move the hip. So when I feel like I'm moving, my feet are grounding me, my trunk is moving, my canopy, if I am a tree, is moving with the breeze. One more. When I bring it all the way up, gentle back bend, forward fold. Don't go to the floor, just wiggle it out. Shake it out. Roll up, my feet are parallel, which remember is your two fists. So if your feet are extra wide, bring them in a little bit. Now hula hoop. And really feel that flexion through the ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, softening the jaw, relaxing into the rotation. And then reverse when you're ready, moving around center. Good, and then step a little wider and just heels are in, toes are out. Just shift your weight. Shoulders back, lift up through the belly, arms out, down and up. Now I'm going to look down, maybe look up, or keep my head at neutral and breathe. Now when I bring it all the way up, I'm going to pause, big breath, exhale, maybe bring it lower. Inhale and exhale. Big breath. Couple more. Bring it down. When you come down, bring your hands to your tops of your thighs and rock it out here. Good. Come to center. Grab your block if you need it, or your hands come to the floor. Stretch it all out. Go as wide as you can go. And now maybe forward and back, just a little bit. This is a big stretch for the legs, so don't go beyond what's comfortable for you. Good, pause. Heel toe your feet again, so you're bringing that sense of balance through your feet and ripple it up. Stand for a moment back in your balanced position through your feet. Roll your shoulders. Take a breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Make it slow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Reverse. Inhale. Exhale. Let this be a moving, breathing, connecting meditation. What do you need to release through your shoulders? One more. And then just roll forward. You can bring your fingertips to the floor if that's good for you. You can release your head if you have no health issues. If you have any health issues, your head always stays above your heart. Slow down, take a breath, and then one vertebra at a time, you ripple up. Bring your arms all the way up. We're going to come right into temple pose. So the back, 3 fingers cross, index finger points, thumbs cross, stretch up, wiggle it up, and then soften. Take a breath, side to side, right into crescent moon. Feel that sensation of being grounded, balanced, but moving at the same time. Breathe. Now when you go to the right side, release that right arm, stretch over. Maybe create a little orb with your arms. Visualize a color, maybe like a huge beach ball. Any color you spontaneously think of. Good, and then when you come all the way up, gentle back bend, step a little wider, exhale down. Now, think about all the stuff that annoys you, okay? Inhale, let it out. Keep going. Good. Keep going. Good. Couple more. One more. Bring it up. Bring your arms out. Lean back a little. Open up. Don't throw your head back too much. Inhale. We're going to gather. Come in. Give yourself a hug. Come down as low as you can. Inhale. Open. Lean back just a little bit. Gather. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it all the way up. Arms out. Rock the shoulders. Wring out the washcloth. One palm up and the other down. Relax the shoulders down. Drop, drop, drop. Good. Good. Elbows up. Adjust your stance as you need it. And we're going to pulse the shoulder blades. You want to engage through the belly. Chin is relaxed, jaws relaxed. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll forward. Roll it up. Come right back into cactus arms. Take a breath. We're going to pulse in. Now press in like with resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it out. Relax your arms down. Swing. Make it soft. 2 sleeves of a coat that are empty, and you're just swinging your arms around gently. And then when you're ready, you can tap front and back of the hips, opening the door of life. So what door would you like to open so you can step in with ease into something new? Good. Shoulders and hips carry less, so you can move forward with a lighter step. Good, and then swing again. Good, pause. Feet together. I'm going to bring my arms out to the side, shoulders back. Press back, inhale, lift up. Feel like you're a bird and you're getting a lightness in your spirit. Breathe. A lightness in your movement. Make it less work. Breathe. Flying up and above so you get a different viewpoint. One more. Hold the right wrist with the left, go left. And then opposite side, switch hands. And feel that. Keep the breath moving. One more on each side. Gentle back bend, forward fold. Do not go too far, just right here. Wiggle it out. Really tuck that belly up, ease through the spine. Take a breath. Ripple it up. Good. Right foot forward, left foot back. So give yourself some space. We're going to roll the hips as we get ready to go right into our warrior. So remember, warriors are not about fighting in this case. It's about the courage to be who you are. The courage to gather what you need without selfishness or moving up, lifting up. Exhale, release, bend the opposite leg, bring it down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Being flexible. Inhale. Feel that energy through the palms, shoulders down. Exhale. Make it effortless. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Step forward, shake it out, and switch. Roll the hips forward, shoulders back and down. Make sure your neck's not tight. Really grounding through the feet. Bend that front leg. Shoulders are back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, shift back. You're going to feel it in the calf. Inhale, lift up. Front knee, back leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Step forward, shake it out, stir the pot. And reverse. Now we're going to take this, we're going to bring it right back down. So I'm going to just glide down, come right into my hands and knees. Come into a table. Now, if you don't feel that a downward dog is good for you today, you don't do it. You go into whatever works for you. You want to rest, you rest. Now, as you breathe here, and you find that center connection, feel like there's a string through the belly button. It's going to come up so that you can bring your hips up at an angle. Take a breath, tuck your toes, and as you press into the toes and you gather that sensation of lifting up, breathe. You can pedal your feet. If this does not work for you, or you in any way don't feel good here, don't go there, please. Pedal the feet if you like. Good. Roll back down, take a breath. Widen the knees. Pick a child's pose, any kind you want. So you can hold your hands, one hand into the other. You can come into an extended child. You can do one potato, two potato. You can use your block. You can choose not to do it. And breathe. Soften. Now release here. Slide your hands back to frame your face. And we're going to swing our legs to one side and extend the legs long and transition onto our back body. Now, if you have your blocks, you're going to take your blocks and put them underneath your feet. Make them a comfortable distance. Bring your hands to your ribs. When you bring your hands to your ribs and you feel your breath, as you breathe in and you breathe out right here, stretch your arms behind you. Maybe move your legs to the right, look to the left. And then come back to center, hands and knees come to center, and then go the other way and take a stretch. And then come back to center, hands to the ribs, and just rock it out. As you breathe in and you breathe out right here, feel the breath. Feel the warmth of your body. Feel that movement through the legs. Feel that shifting right to left. Good. Pause for just a moment. Take that right leg, cross it over the left thigh, arms out, letter T, rock it out. Right into your pigeon, shoulders down. Small, gentle movement to start. If you want, you can make it deeper. So I roll my knee to the right, I look to the left, I keep my shoulders down, I work into the inside, and then I work when I roll the other way to the outside edge of the foot. And I make it as big or as small as I want at this moment on this day. Good, and then just come back to center, gently rock. You may feel like you're moving down the mat, so just do whatever adjustments you need. Pause for just a moment. I'm going to take my left hand, let it rest right at the hip. I'm going to take my right hand, place it right inside that thigh, my right thigh, and I'm going to pulse. 1, just gently opening that hip. 2, 3, not pushing. 4, 5, 6, pause and rock again. Arms can come out to the side. Maybe this time you want to bring your arms to cactus arms. Release that foot, extend it straight out, get a nice big stretch. You can let the leg rest on the block. Point and flex the foot. Roll the foot around at the ankle and reverse your circle. Good, bring that leg in, stand it back on your block. Opposite leg crosses over. You can keep your arms letter T or hands on the ribs, whatever's most comfortable for you. Let's start small. Shoulders down. When you're ready, if you're ready, you never have to leave from this spot. You can roll foot to the floor, head goes opposite direction, and same with the knee. Knee down, head rolls the other way. And if you choose, do at least 3 of these. See what you can open, soften, release. Relax your face, soften your jaw. Good, pause for just a moment here. Maybe rock a little bit if you need to. Right hand on the right hip, left hand on the inside of the left thigh, and pulse here. And see if you can open that hip. Notice one hip may not necessarily feel the same as the other, and your ankle is off the knee and the hip. Knee and the thigh, nothing's on the knee. So there's no pressure in the joint. And you pulse it out. Good, and then extend that leg and let it rest right on your block. Breathe. And point and flex. You can bring your arms up anywhere that's comfortable for you. If you think you need more stretch, roll the foot around, take a breath, and reverse your circle. Good. Bring both feet up. Now, I have to adjust myself, so I'm going to wiggle up so that when I bring my legs back down, my calves are right in line with the blocks. So you may have to adjust if your blocks have moved at all. Bring your arms up to the ceiling, flex your feet, soften the knees. And now we're just going to rock the feet and small little rocking with the arms. Small. If you want more, you can invert your hands so that the palms are to the sky. If you want, you can alternate it. Feet go one way, arms go the other. Challenge the brain. Cross that midline. May take a few moments to find the rhythm of this. Pause. Hands to the ribs. Relax your feet, wiggle your toes. Flex and point here. Flex and point, and flex, and point, and flex, and point. Point one, flex the other. Relax your jaw. Feel that movement through the calf. On the right and on the left. Good. Windshield wipers side to side. Feel that movement all the way up into the hips. Good. Pause, relax. Bring your feet back up to standing. Just a little windshield wiper, small, not fast. See if you can tuck that lumbar spine into the mat a little bit. And rock it out. Now pause here. Now when you pause here, take the right hand, cross it to the left shoulder, left over. Keep the legs still. Now rock that upper body. Work out that space in the thoracic spine, right in the mid-back. Now, if you want to add the legs and you want to rock, you can, but you don't have to. If you want to alternate it, legs go one way, arms go the other. Feel free to experiment. See how that feels. Now, when you're ready, you pause, you bring your arms out, and then you switch directions, and you rock again. You can try one, you can go side to side. You can just do the upper back. Find what you need. Pause for just a moment. Stretch your arms. Look to the right and to the left. Make sure your arms are right in line with the shoulders and rock a little deeper. Keep the shoulders down, maybe lift a hip, stretch up underneath that back body. Breathe. Now I'm keeping my head at neutral. And then when you come back to center, you pause, bring your knees into your chest, hold below the knees, rock it out. Feet are soft. Bring your legs up, come right up into your happy baby, hands behind the knees. Feet are gently flexed, and you rock it out. Get the benefit of this as an inversion. Beautiful. If you want, you can extend your legs into a big V and rock it out. Make it as big or small as you want. You're going to feel that stretch through the hamstrings. Good. Bring the legs together, parallel to each other, rock it out. Don't lock the knees. Good. Pause. Hug that right leg in. Left leg extends straight up. Point and flex. Point one, flex the other. And then switch. Big stretch. Point and flex. Point one, flex the other. Alternate it. Both legs up, any one you want. Straight, happy baby, legs together. Breathe. Good. Come back slowly together. Now you're going to take your blocks so you can bring your feet back to the mat. Grab one block and just go right into your bridge pose. So we're going to slide it right underneath the base of the spine. If you don't have a prop, you don't have to do this. You can just stay right on the floor, or you can lift gently. Shoulders are down, chin is tucked, Hands are parallel to the torso, and you breathe. See if you can feel like you can level yourself out. Big breath. So, bridge pose is all about connections. So connect back to yourself in this pose. How do I feel right now? How do I feel better since I've just even started this practice today? Where do I feel more balanced, more aligned, more harmonious within myself? Let that right leg stretch straight out from the hip, let it hover. Take a breath. Take that right arm, stretch it above you. Let the arm hover and stretch right here. And then bring that in, and we switch to the other side. Extend that leg straight out from the hip, arm straight out from the shoulder. Take a breath. Nice stretch. Feel like somebody's on each end, ankle and wrist, and just stretching you out. And bring it in. Right leg back out, left arm extends. And breathe. And then switch. Stretch it out. Good. Bring the legs. So if you don't have a block, you're just right on the floor, no problem. You're going to hold the block if you have one underneath you and bring the legs straight up into your supported shoulder stand and take a breath. And as you breathe in and you breathe out right here, give this a moment to settle right into your inversion. And then begin to pedal like you're riding a bike. And then reverse your circle. Good. Point your toes, stretch it up as much as you can. Open your legs, big V. Flex your feet, heels down into a lowercase v, press up. Feel that stretching straight up. Stretch straight to the sky, exhale, let it go. Inhale, press it up. Let it go. One more, stretch it up. Let it go, bring it in. Now we're gonna toe tap. So you really have to work with your belly. You bring your toes down slowly and gently with control. And then you inhale and you slowly bring it up. Now if you get a cramp, wiggle your toes. And if it's uncomfortable to point your toes, then don't do that. And bring it down and lift it up. And bring it down with control. And lift it up. And down. And bring your feet to the mat when you land gently. Good. Bring that right leg up and kick out. Straight out in line with the thigh. In and out. Don't snap the knee. In and out. And in and out. Feel that whole leg extend. In and out. Bring that in and release to the other side. Kick it straight out. Straight out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come in. Take a breath. Inhale, lift up off your block, stay up. Palms are down. Now, if you need the block, feel free to leave it there. We're just going to expand the bridge. If this is not comfortable for you, then you don't do it. With my inhale, I inhale and I lift up. Arms behind me. Take a breath. And when I exhale, I slowly begin to roll the spine and bring the hands slowly. So I want to create this connection between the breath, the movement of the arms, legs back, and pause when you land. Give the spine a moment to catch up. Now slowly rock the legs, slowly. And then when you come to center, pause, slide your arms underneath your head. Now, I'm not pulling my head up, I'm using my belly, I'm lifting up, and I'm just easing out that back body. So I'm not pulling my neck at all. My jaw's relaxed. My belly is engaged to support me. Good. Pause when I come to neutral. Relax the legs, maybe rock a little more. See how that feels, shoulders to hips. Good. Open up the feet, slide the soles of the feet together. You can rock the hips. I haven't moved my arms, but if you feel you need to, feel free. Good. Pause. Slide the legs nice and long. Full body stretch. Take a big yawn. Stretch it all out. Good. Bring your knees into your chest. You're going to cross the right ankle over the left. I'm going to cap the knees. My fingertips are pointing toward the toes. Nice big circle here. Get a little pelvic tilt. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you reverse your circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rock a little side to side. Bring the legs up in any position you want. And then opposite leg, so left over right if that's where you were. Hands cap the knees, roll around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then reverse, massage out that lower back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rock it out. Good, and then when you're ready again, extend your legs, get a little benefit of an inversion here. And then one more time, bring your feet to the mat, hands to the ribs, go right into a few windshield wipers, rock it out. And then you decide, if there is something that you need, if you need to come right out to the side with your arms into cactus arms or straight out letter T, and you want to go into another bridge, if you need to bring your knees in and rock a little more side to side, if you need to come into a twist, you pick what you need for yourself to complete your practice. And then whenever it is that you're ready, go into your full body stretch, take a big breath and extend the breath from the bottoms of the feet to the tips of the fingertips. Big yawn. Now we've been on our back a while, so if for some reason it's uncomfortable to stay here, you can roll onto your side body and just rest with your arm underneath your head, shoulders stacked. If you're comfortable on the floor, that's where you stay. If you need to put on a jacket, if you need a blanket, if you've brought one with you, if you need socks, if you need something to support you in your meditation, that's what you do. Now, as you breathe in and you breathe out, notice where you've created a shift from just this practice today. And allow yourself a few moments to settle, to breathe in and out, to find that connection straight through the middle of the body, the midline. Give yourself some feedback. How do I feel? How do I feel now? How do I feel better? Listen to the breath, the inhale and the exhale, and find the place where it feels balanced. Feel the bottoms of your feet, center of your palms, crown of your head. Feel the center of your heart, center of your throat, center of your forehead. Observe the whole right side of your body, bottom of the foot all the way up to the side of the head, imagining you're just drawing a line right down the middle. And then do the same, left side and then the right side. Notice how the back body is resting on the mat. Find all the places where you're making contact with the mat, and then all the places where you have some space, under the ankles, under the knees, curve of the back, between your fingers, under the arms, back of the neck, wherever it is for you. Feel the rise and the fall of the breath. Maybe pay attention to softening the jaw, relaxing the back of the throat. Place the tongue. You have two options. You can place the tip of the tongue at the top, back of the two front teeth, and notice that. So you press up and it relaxes the throat and the jaw softens. Or you release the whole tongue into the lower part of the mouth, pressing the tongue against the back of the lower teeth. And you soften your face. Maybe you need to roll your head, that's your choice. If you feel your neck is tight and you need to rock it a little bit, that's your choice. And as you breathe in and you breathe out, I had said to you at the beginning of the class to pick a color. So whatever color you picked has a meaning. And it connects to a different aspect of the spine, the chakra system. So perhaps you picked that color because you're working with that consciously or unconsciously, or you picked a color because maybe this is something you need to be more aware of, or maybe you just picked it. There was no conscious thought. So if you visualize the base of the spine, which is what develops first in utero, the color is red. Color of courage and passion, that sensation of grounding, balance, rooting, supporting. And then if you go up a little bit to the lower belly, the color is orange. And that's tapping into creativity, all kinds of ways that you are creative. Creative thinking, observing, creative talents, problem solving, noticing, observing, listening, shifting, exploring, thinking outside the box, viewing with different eyes. If you come to the center of the body, the solar plexus, it connects, solar is sun, it connects to the color yellow. It's about digestion, knowledge, what you've learned through your life, through your education, what you continue to learn, what you choose to learn, what you choose to keep, what you learn, what you choose to let go of. But it also taps into that inner knowing, that gut connection. Listening to that little voice, that intuition that says, yes, no, maybe. Moving now to the heart space, the color is green. Healing, compassion, growing, planting a seed, patience, waiting in patience. emotional connections without overreacting. It's that balance between the mind and the heart. Prosperity, opportunity, letting go of limitations, planting new seeds, pulling out things that don't work. And then you move to the throat, and the color is light blue, like a sky blue. Looking at the big picture, the throat chakra can be very hard and a great challenge if you hold things there and you don't speak. So it's about your inner voice, your external voice, sharing, learning, speaking, exploring, using your voice for healing instead of hurting, having a global view. Vocabulary, the words you use repeatedly, the words you explore. How big is your internal, external vocabulary? And then center of your forehead is your third eye. Color is indigo blue, that dark, 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 beautiful, rich blue. The night sky, which has just one little spark of light. That light is your intuition, inspiration, inner awareness, connects the whole body as one unit. And then the crown of the head is purple, which connects right back down to the base of the spine because it's created by blue and red. Richness, prosperity, but not necessarily only we're talking about money. You feel rich within the experiences you have in your life. Feeling whole, W-H-O-L-E. If you don't like something, it's about transformation, making a new choice. And then as you breathe in and you breathe out right here, imagine you're stretching yourself into this beautiful white balloon. So take a breath, stretch it all out, because white is the color of all the colors when it vibrates very quickly. And you want to feel that sensation that you're whole, you're home, you're at ease. You've gathered to yourself from your practice today what you need to move through this day, which comes only once. And when you're ready, bring your knees into your chest and rock it out. And then bring your arms and legs up to the sky and shake it out. Shake it, shake and shake so you can wake yourself back up, innervate your nerve endings, go into a full body stretch, a big yawn, a big sigh. And then when you're ready, bring your knees in, roll to whatever side calls to you. Take your time as you transition, when you're ready, into whatever's a comfortable seated position for you. Let your head come up last. And then stir the pot. Keep what you need, discard the rest. Let it go right down the drain. And then reverse your circle to gather anything else. Because remember, this practice doesn't stop at the end of the class. It continues to vibrate and move through your body, mind, heart, and spirit. Bring your arms out and feel that sensation that as you lift up and you bring anything else that you need, that you may have not even thought about, you're an electromagnetic field. So whatever it is that you need, you feel, the people you meet, the thoughts you have, the experiences will come to you at the perfect time. And then we bring our fingertips together and we bring north and south, east and west, and all the other points right to the heart. So whatever road we travel, we find ourselves along the way, because that is enough. Namaste. Namaste, namaste. Namaste, namaste. Thank you so much for coming out. Please drink water, eat some protein, and have a wonderful day. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.